Combustion.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Been running the game with my team making plays. Talking 80, my G's, 100 jewels in this place. Surrounded by dogs, keep the quarterback safe. I'm the one with the plans, they gon' do what I say. The game is not over, we don't celebrate. In the end zone, we don't got no time in the wait. H-time run down, we don't premeditate. We just go and get to it, we got them on skates. If the game going to overtime, kicking the overdrive, we gon' be first at the finish line. Play looking full, but I finish mine, can I get second? We gon' line up like it's dinner time. We put in work till we get us a ring. Super Bowl season, we running the scene. H-time the home of the realest that breathe. Keep your face down when you talk to the king. What up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode. Oh, Lord, I'm tripping all over more. Start that over. Hey, what up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the H-Time Rundown. This is your boy, AD. I got my co-hosts in the building. We got Auntie Swan. We got Jules. We got Mike G. How's everybody doing on this wonderful, glorious Friday?
We're doing it better than you with your tongue twister.
Hey, got a fat tongue. That's why she like me. That's why.
My fault. I set him up for that one.
You doing? Yeah, you gave me the alien. I ooped it.
Hey, Vaughn.
Shout out, Matthew.
No JJ Watt still.
Daniel Berry. We ain't talking about JJ Watt. He too busy doing Dick's commercials. Pause.
Oh,
Damn. Well, we hot today, ain't we?
Hey, I'm telling you, the Twitter street's been hot in Texas Twitter world, man. But I just want to know how y'all doing, because y'all didn't say how y'all doing.
I said I'm doing good.
Oh, we're good.
Okay. The Houston Texans coming off a victory against the funk ass Dallas Cowboys. Mm-hmm. Now we play them whack ass Tennessee Titans on Sunday at 12 noon in NRG Stadium. I'm expecting more of the same, but I just want to hear y'all thoughts about the game on Sunday, and we'll get into the little news and notes and the drama. Shout out Yvonne. Yes, ma'am. As always. I am. I'm on 10.
Go ahead, Swan. What you got?
I'm looking forward to the game. I'm looking forward to smacking the shit out of them. You know, do what we do.
Mike?
Yeah, I mean, we're getting into our division schedule here after, sweeping the Colts. Got a very favorable little schedule here for a few weeks, and then obviously gets a little tougher there in the kind of gauntlet of the AFC. But, I mean, we're positioned well, coming off a, very decisive win in Dallas. Mm-hmm. I like the matchups we got. And into this divisional showdown. What you got, Jules?
The game was very, very impressive. I like the fact that the CJ has a workable pocket. I like the fact that he's trying to get back into his groove. I think he still needs to trust his O-line a little more. It's not gonna be perfect, but as long as it's workable, he has some decent time to try to throw the ball and make his connections. I think he's gonna get better. I think the more gets comfortable back into his rhythm, the better his team will go. And they finally ended the streak of 5 games not scoring in the second half. Mixon did a monster game, had three touchdowns. I needed all 3 of those touchdowns to win my 3 leagues. I need every one of those interceptions. And Mr. Derek Barnett, I appreciate the scoop and score touchdown, because I got 19 points from my defense that put me on top. So the defense is always on point. They're doing their thing. A couple mistakes here and there, but none of that kills their efforts. The offense is looking better, and just want to see them improve.
Speaking of looking better, the Houston Rockets are looking really well right now. Leading the Portland Trail Blazers in the first quarter, 28-19. Hold on. Stressing said another statement win incoming versus the Titans. Fuck the Titans. As always. Yvonne say she nervous depending on what Bobby and CJ show up. But yeah, man, the Houston Texans are at it again on Sunday, man. So I'm excited. I'm ready. I will be in NRG. Yes, I don't think it'll be a
raucous crowd as it was with the Lions as far as the visitors coming in the stadium. Because nobody gives a fuck about Tennessee.
Well, you got some whole ass fans that still live here.
They ain't going to the game.
They'll be a test though. They might show up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Colts fans wasn't even like that. Titans fans ain't like that. Matthew say the Titans only got a D line. Everything else is garbage.
Well, I mean, this is actually a good matchup because we want to see how this new ramped interior offense gonna do against Sweat and Simmons. Arguably the one of the best D tackles in the game right now. And for what it's worth, Kenyon Green did do pretty well against Simmons every now and then. But this is another monster, a grown man. We want to see what this interior look like if they can handle if Juice and Patterson and Mason can continue to make strides to get CJ more time to throw the ball.
Hoping for the best, but if they struggle, it's gonna be Kenyon Green fault. But yeah, man, those are some good keys because I think that's all. Like Matthew said, that's really the only possible threat that the Titans have is the defensive line. Other than that, ain't nobody worried about no damn Will Levis. Calvin really right now trying to look and see how he can point shave. So he can get some money off the game. Ladarius Sneed said, "Fuck y'all, I'm going home." He on injury reserve.
He was talking much noise. Wasn't he talking much noise about CJ?
Oh yeah, he was talking a whole bunch of noise till he got in the season playing games with the Titans and saw how asshole organization they are.
He went for money.
You know, then DeAndre Hopkins kept thanking God over and over again that he was out of Tennessee. He thought he'd never play with a quarterback again.
He chose it.
You know, so it's a lot of different things going on. Jeffrey Simmons still in La La Land, think they can go to the playoffs at 2-8. So it's a lot of delusional, bad aura, bad juju over there in Tennessee and Nashville, Tennessee right now. Stressing says running up the middle will be non-existent.
No,
running
please,
aside and hit enemy.
Please tell Bobby that. Please tell Bobby that. I'm gonna see 18 runners up the middle.
Are we getting headset Bobby? Are we getting hat Bobby or no hat Bobby? Because no hat Bobby, I'm cool with, you know. But I didn't know they made hats that big after seeing him without his hat.
Oh wow!
I didn't know they made them that big. But
oh, you got a big head.
Pause.
No, I do not need to say pause.
No, because I'm saying it in case Jules and Mike wanted to say it.
No, agree. I was quiet about it. That's all. I left alone.
That was a precursor. Precursor pause. But you know, it's gonna be interesting. And you know, like I said a little bit, no cap, Bobby, please. The Twitter world in Texas, Twitter has been on fire. It's been a lot of drama. It's been fights. It's been arguments. You know, it's been lawsuits. It's been a lot of stuff going on Texas Twitter. We got Stressing since Stressing's in the building. You know, Stressing's had his little bout with Paul Gallant from 97.5 ESPN.
He's a joke.
Landry, just today, Landry Locker and Steven Nelson from the Corner Suite, was it Corner Suite podcast? They just got into a big rendezvous.
Oh, really?
Today, some would say that Steven Nelson crashed out on Landry Locker. Called him a pum and 8-10 fired him, and you know, it's a lot of things going on. He used to stress and say pesky Paul. Oh yeah, Landry. Of course, Landry will go live tonight. Of course. Hold on, Yvonne. You talking about Landry? I missed that part of the space. Are you talking about Landry or are you talking about Steven Nelson? And clarify for me, because
Private Locker.
Because if it's Landry Locker, of course you go live. You get crashed out on and you go live, them views gonna be high. Oh, she said Steven Nelson is going live. Oh,
I wonder is that salty motherfucker Desmond King up on there.
That goes to the other point. That's how it all started with Desmond King steady talking shit about the Houston Texans, talking about his release. He said Nelson is going live at 8:30. Yes, we will be off this motherfucker to watch that shit.
Wait, hold up.
I'll be asleep.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we know that. You can't help it.
Landry on with the Titans podcast. Oh, okay. Um, said he's going to explain his beef with D'Amico. Oh, okay. I guess Nelson got a beef with D'Amico, but I
No
mean,
shit. You call a nigga milk dud. What the fuck?
so I mean, it's the drama has been real active, and Houston Texans are 7-4. I could only imagine if we were back in the Lovey Smith and David Culley days again.
Oh, let's not go there. Let's not.
Oh, it would be pure cinema.
No.
Because you talking about crashing out now. The crash outs back then was just epic. Shout out to Chris Royal, rest in peace, Chris Royal. He had some of the best crash outs. Just found out what crash out was recently, so I didn't know what crash out was. Didn't know crash outs was a thing.
I didn't either. Probably like a month ago. I'm like,
call me what you want to call me.
I get it.
But yeah, I see what crash
surprised they did
out. I personally have had a crash out these last few months. So I mean, it's everybody on 10 in the Texans Twitter, but it is a great day and a great moment to be a Texan fan.
Now I'm trying to figure out why Desmond King upset when he just knows it's a numbers game, and then you got signed to the Ravens who definitely need your help. So you should be actually excited that they gave you.
He's on the practice.
He's on the practice squad, so he got pissed. He got pissed because he got the letter in the mail on the reason why he got released from the practice squad from the Houston Texans.
Right.
Which was poor performance and other players outplaying him.
He didn't want that shit out there. So he,
Texans Twitter is better than TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's it's like a soap opera.
It's toxic.
It is. I mean, hey,
like Young and the Restless.
we got a whole soap opera called As the Group Chat Turns. That's a daily episodic show. Houston Strength say they talk about teams learning how to be contenders. Us fans, myself included, need to learn how to become contenders too. Yeah, definitely. Texans ain't there yet. They ain't there yet. We trying to get there.
Right. That was the right move to release him though as a contender.
Speaking of drama, let's talk about Big Sarge and his drama.
What?
With Stan Norfleet.
Oh,
shit.
Recently?
Look, Sarge, I'm saying this all in the joke. Sarge got Stan fired, y'all.
I mean, I'm just saying, damn, something jumped out since the man got fired.
No, shout out. I'm just joking, man. Shout out Big Sarge. People will clip that. People will clip that and run with it. But Sarge ain't had no dealing with that. But shout out Big Sarge Sports Podcast Daily. Sarge running 7:30, 9, 9:30, 10, 10:30. No telling. It's sometime at some point in the morning. He has a daily podcast in the morning at some point. And of course he does the Locked On Texans with our boy Big John Hickman as well. So y'all go ahead and check them out. See how I ain't have to read, I ain't have to get no tweet or nothing to pop up and read it off. See how easy that is. Follow him on X. What did it say? The app formerly known as Twitter. He do everything for the gram. And y'all go ahead and like, share, and subscribe his podcast as well.
If mama call him Twitter, I'm gonna call him Twitter.
Thank you.
It'll always be Twitter. But yeah, man, let's go right into the game and let's talk about it. It really ain't much to talk about. Matthew brought it up earlier, talking about the defensive line, and we just mentioned how, it's going to be interesting to see how Patterson, Juice, and Mason continue with the likes of Tavondre Sweat and Jeffrey Simmons. Is Harold Andrews still playing for them?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's still on the team.
So you got Harold Landry. I don't know who the other edge is. Who's the other edge? Arden Key still there? I thought Arden Key was gone.
Nope, he's still there. Oh, he was chirping a little bit.
Shout out to Sarge listening to us from the Toyota Center. Hey, tell Jalen Green I need him traded.
Whoa.
Let's go ahead and trade Jalen Green.
I second that notion.
Oh shit.
Damn. But yeah, let's go right into it. Swan, do you have any other additional thoughts about Sweat and Simmons versus the interior three of Juice, Patterson, and Shaq Mason, Elijah Wan?
Throw it out for real.
See,
Throw it out for real.
You say appreciate that, Anna Maggie. Okay. PV and Panther. How about that?
Well, we can't talk about the comeback of Will Anderson and last week we playing tomorrow. I mean Sunday.
Yes, on Sunday.
And we got the loss of Foley still out, and Blake Fisher is still out. And
is Archie playing?
He's questionable. Okay. We don't know if Archer's playing or not.
I want to play against his old team. You know, I like those revenge games.
I mean, we still got him at the end of the season in Tennessee.
I know. I still like
hopefully he ain't playing that game. He's not starting anyway, so don't matter.
Jules, I'm telling you this right now. I don't give a damn. Everybody playing that last game. We can't afford to bullshit around. I will come down. I will fly down to Nashville if they attempt to put goddamn Davis Mills as starting quarterback because we supposedly got some shit wrapped up. Nope.
Only way you do that is that truly
you're locked in your seed.
You cannot. You're locked in that seed. If you're locked in, no. I'm gonna tell you why you don't play them.
Damn.
No, fuck that. No. Reason why you don't play them because you're in Tennessee. It ain't a home game. Is the motherfuckers got an issue with us? We got an issue with them. They have nothing to lose. I could easily see them doing something dirty. So no. If it's locked up, I'm resting Will Anderson, all the rest of them motherfuckers. Y'all can have that one goddamn. We can split. Take care of business on Sunday. And if we locked into a certain seating, fuck it. Y'all can have that game.
Swan, I want to sweep the damn division.
I want to too. Okay, so which one do you want? I'm gonna do
Stop
you like that. Look.
Stop it, Yvonne.
Here's my thing. Do you want the ultimate prize of going to the Super Bowl, or do you just want to be petty and risk our guys getting hurt? We don't get a bye week, okay? We ain't catching number one, okay? So we gonna get that away. Close we go get is 2, probably 3. Because
it's still possible, actually.
Yeah.
Okay. No, it is. I don't think it'll happen.
Mathematically, it's still possible, but
there is a map here.
Mm-hmm.
You talk about before the election, okay. This state goes this way.
Yeah, you go. Let's bring it out. Hold on, let me say this comment real quick. He said, Will Anderson is so happy that he gets to play. We so happy he's playing. Shout out to Will Anderson. Glad he's back. Stresson said, I feel like their defense. He's talking about the Titans defense is being overrated by people looking at just yards per game allowed. Their doo-doo.
Their run game, it is. I mean, you're not running on them. They were showing today when they was doing a preview. They're not, I mean, I think it's like 60 something or whatever, 70. You're not running on them like that.
You don't have to run
on them. Pass is ass.
Swan, you don't have to run the ball when you throwing for 300 something plus yards a game on them.
Here's the thing is, with Bobby
you scoring 40 and 50 points on them. You ain't got to run the ball.
Yeah, but our offense Sunday putting up second half points. I don't know what Bobby I'm getting on Sunday. So
yeah, he said massive advantage with our defense on their offense too. Derek Stingley should have. I said it earlier. I'll say it again. Derek Stingley should have had 5 interceptions. On Monday night, and
minimum he should have had 4. 5th one, but 4 he should have walked away with because they were really in his hand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Kalen Bullock should have went to the house.
Yep.
Won. Oh, baby, he got so excited.
You sound just like a big auntie. Oh, pull it, baby. But Mike, I need Mike to get on the big board and point out this map that he's talking about. That gets the Texans to the number 1 seed.
Okay. Can you do that in 5 minutes?
We got time. We just 20 minutes in. Let Mike cook.
No, you said we was getting off at 8:30 to go to the Mets.
It ain't even 8 o'clock yet. Shout out Dante, man. What's good, brother?
Hey Dante, I'm so proud of you.
He said Mayo boy throwing for him and said he probably throw six. Go ahead, Mike.
You got to pass it
I
off.
got a pick six, a fumble,
I just
and
need him
one
to do one of
almost.
these. I need him to do one of these moves like that.
Oh,
Um,
yeah, he's had a few of those this year.
Uh,
Um, yeah, so right now the Chiefs got the number 1 seed. They just lost the first game last week to Buffalo. Obviously, they got a couple of easy games here coming up with the Panthers and the Raiders. But then they got the Chargers, who are kind of rolling in pretty hot. Go to Cleveland. Obviously, if you're dealing
no,
with it, I know they probably
Jameis.
won't lose that game, but I'm saying we saw
Shit.
last night you can't
no, that's the
underestimate
Steelers. They
anybody.
ain't the same.
Then they face us. Okay.
On the road,
I
at
like
home.
I like
Yeah.
Jameis.
We got then they deal with Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh, and then the Broncos. So they'll have their division wrapped up here really soon, regardless of what happens with that second game with the Chargers. You got
Broncos gonna win.
what's that?
The Broncos gonna beat them too. But you know,
I
I think
mean,
the Broncos get them because they had that game and they blew it,
yeah, they
so
did.
they're gonna get that. Chargers is iffy because they haven't seemed to beat them lately, but I expect it to be a tough game. But I'm never mind.
I mean, yeah, the Chargers are a lot better now than they were at the
Right.
start of the season, implementing a whole new coaching staff, implementing a whole new system. I mean, we saw them the other night; they were cooking against Cincinnati.
And then they did what we did, except they finished theirs. They blew a lead, 21 points, but still came out with the dub.
they got saved at the end of that game too by the rest, but that's another story.
Hey, we didn't get saved, so I'm just saying that's a W in
Uh,
the column.
But yeah, Buffalo, obviously, we got the tiebreaker over them. They got a couple more wins right now, but they still got to deal with the Niners, the Rams in LA,
Mm,
the Lions. They got to go to Detroit.
they losing that game.
Yeah, nobody wants to play in Detroit. They play the Patriots twice and the Jets, but the Jets, these divisional games, they can trip up anybody.
I think the Patriots may slip up and try to get on one.
They might.
You need to. We need to win out,
Right.
and we need somebody else to drop two. And the only reason why I say I feel like we got a shot at the 2 seed, 2 or 3, is because the Steelers lost last night, so they only one game up on us.
Mm-hmm.
So and they go drop. They're into their division, so I expect them to drop another one.
Steelers got 5 more games again. Was it 5?
Right, but I'm saying I think 3 of the 5 are division.
4. No, I'm saying I think 4 more games. They got 4 more games of division games.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm saying so it could go either way. That's what I'm saying. I expect them to wind up splitting with some teams. So I think 3 is right there for us. Buffalo, I need you to lose 2 so they can tie with us. But I just don't see us catching the Chiefs.
So I was speaking. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying I just don't see us catching the Chiefs. That's all I was saying.
So I agree, Mike, with a lot of what you're saying. And there was a scenario me and Jules were talking about offline about a chance for the Texans to make it to the Super Bowl without having to play the Chiefs or the Ravens. Currently, right now, as it stands, Chiefs would have a bye, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have the Bills will be playing the Broncos.
Mm-hmm.
You have the Steelers playing the Ravens. And then we will play the Chargers. There's a world where you have all 3 upsets. Where you have the Broncos, or 2 upsets, I'm sorry. The Broncos taking care of the Bills, upsetting them. Bo Nix has a renaissance game or whatever you want to say. And they'll upset Buffalo in Buffalo. Josh Allen has a reverse back to old Josh Allen, has 3 turnovers. It's realistically possible. Then you got the Steelers and Ravens. Steelers take care of business in Pittsburgh and beat the Ravens. Take out Lamar Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
And we at home and we take care of business against the Chargers. Guess what, guys? We don't have to play the Chiefs. Now the Chiefs is playing either the Broncos for the third time. Now, if the Broncos win one of these games, and they were in Kansas City and lost by a block field goal, right?
Mm-hmm.
hmm
It's realistically that they can beat them again.
I'm
So
not fucking with them with playoff.
I'm
Jeez, I'm
just
sorry.
saying.
I get you regular season. You got to show me how the
So
Broncos
I'm just
can
painting a
beat.
scenario where we end
Mhm.
up playing somebody like the Broncos or the Steelers in the AFC Championship game. No, I'm sorry. We would play the Steelers in the second round. And then we play a home AFC Championship game against the Denver Broncos.
The biggest obstacle in my mind is
Call me
you,
crazy.
you look
Yeah.
across the NFL and the teams with like the biggest
Put the
home field
glass down. Put the
advantages.
glass down.
What's that?
Go ahead,
No, I
Mike.
said call me crazy, and they said
I
yep.
said put the glass down.
Oh,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
the teams with the biggest home field advantages. I mean, I guess you'd put the Chiefs in there because they got the refs in their back pocket. The Ravens, because you look at all, like the last 5 years, anytime they lose a crazy game, it's always on the road.
Mm-hmm.
Like a game they have no business losing. The Steelers are that way, and the Bills especially. So, like, who is going to pull that road upset over Buffalo and Kansas City? Like,
Mm-hmm.
I guess Denver could because Denver does play them tough. Like, but who's knocking off the Bills on the road?
Oh,
Those,
see, to me, the Bills being knocked off on the road is easier than knocking the Chiefs off.
It's close. Buffalo's
It's not. It's
damn
not
good.
even close. Spags playoff defense. Oh, trust me, Bo Nix don't even know what's gonna hit him. I'm talking about playoffs. See, I'm saying I ain't talking about just the Mahomes thing. All he needs is a drive. I'm talking about what that defense does to folks in the playoffs.
I guess your best chance would be Baltimore doing it.
Exactly. To me, I'm be
So-
honest with you.
Because Buffalo can't stop the run.
I would rather not have to face the Ravens and play the Chiefs. I don't want.
Whoa,
to
no,
have-
I agree with you.
No. Here's the
Yeah.
reason. No, here's my thing is, I don't want to have to deal with both Derrick Henry and Lamar.
Oh,
I'd
well,
rather
we're
one
already
or
going
the
to do it,
other.
though.
Huh?
The spoiler, we got a matchup coming up with him in a few weeks.
No, I said playoff. I said playoff.
Playoffs.
No.
Lamar in the playoffs? You're scared of playoff Lamar?
So
No. Hold up. What did we do last year? We had them in the first half. Second half came along, and because we couldn't generate offense, what happened? We got gashed.
We match up a lot better with the Ravens now than we did last year.
so
We gotta play them. We're gonna play them. We're gonna know about them when we play them.
Right.
I know this little experiment went further than what it was.
Little off ramp, but
Yeah, sorry, y'all.
But
It's
all in all, this is what you get when you play the Tennessee Titans on Sunday. You're not even talking about the Titans anymore. You're talking about the playoffs and what's ahead. Because at the end of the day, the Tennessee Titans are a trash organization. And it was said on the group chat spaces, I think yesterday or day before, it was brought up by Brando. The Titans probably are a worse team than the Dallas Cowboys. Look at it. Tell me where they're better than the Cowboys.
Here's why I just me say that the Titans are. Ugh. Okay, I'll say it this way: that the Cowboys.
You can say they less
ass.
ass.
I can't say that in my mind. No, I
You
can't.
You can say they less ass.
No. Anyway, here's the difference when I look at the Titans. You don't have a quarterback at all. Cowboys, you got a $60 million quarterback. And even before you got hurt, y'all was ass. Okay? I would hold up. Their D line is better than Cowboys D line. I still would take their secondary over right now. I'd take the Titans over theirs right now. Wide receiver, they got that.
Oh, you're not scared of Westbrook competing?
Hold up. O-line plays better than theirs. They got a better O-line coach, Callahan. So my thing is that I still
O-line's
think
not better than the Cowboys O-line though.
they have. Here's the thing is, Cowboys O-line is not good.
But
I mean,
they
that's
ain't
not even
They
a
had a
bit
better
off.
hold up.
That's
They
a
had a
trash
better
off.
quarterback. If they had a better quarterback, the Titans.
shit off.
It is, but I'm saying that you said about sound like I'd rather be if I'm the I mean that team in Tennessee, I'd rather be them than the Cowboys because you don't have a bunch of overpriced guys that are stars. I mean, you got Calvin Ridley, that's not producing, and then you pay Snead. You got two.
Calvin really need to be tried for robbery.
But I'm
Cause
saying, other than
he
that,
went
him and
straight
Snead the only one that robbed them. But when you look at the Cowboys, you're going like, damn.
So you can put the Cowboys issues more on coaching than anything because they have talented players across their team. Whereas in Tennessee, that I mean is limited talent. I mean, let's say offensively. Yeah, and I brought it up on the space. You look at the offense, the offensive line is doo-doo. And you got two first round picks on that offensive line, and it's doo-doo. What are the weapons at wide receiver? Like I said, you got Calvin Ridley cashing out checks at prize picks and what's the other betting, Mike? What's the other underdog? Yeah, he cashing out over there, selling his soul for them bets.
Wait,
Maybe,
are you? Is there something going on there, or?
oh yeah, Mister he be moonwalking in the game, so Randall say Swan capping.
Oh, hold up. Put that back up again. What did it say?
He say Swan capping.
Who? How am I capping?
The Dallas Cowboys are better than
So
the Tennessee
the
Titans.
Dallas Cowboys are better than the Titans. I'm just let me finish my breakdown of their offense. They traded away their best receiver. They don't have anything offensively. They got one running back with no ACLs, and you got the other running back just came off of Achilles or ACL. And I forgot which one it was. And you don't have your starting quarterback. So yes, I mean either quarterback is ass. So yeah, that like they offense is doo-doo, man. Defensively, you got your defensive line, and that's it. Linebackers are piss poor mid at best. Secondary, just trash. Darius Sneed was a shell of himself. He's another one that came in and robbed Tennessee blind. He said he came in. He said, "I don't give a fuck." He said, "Fuck y'all. I'm taking my bag. I'm going home." He pulled a Daniel Jones without quitting.
You mean Anthony Richardson?
No, he pulled a Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones that's the news of the day too. Daniel Jones got released today.
Yeah, when he got released.
Oh, you didn't know that, Mike?
I did not even see that. No.
Where you been at? Yeah.
Elon said Swan don't cuss him out, let him make it.
Okay. All right.
So all in all, I'm looking at again, like Jules said, the Cowboys is a better team. Like a fully healthy Cowboys team, you would say is not even a question. Even though they were getting their ass handed to them and they were being asked, like I said at the beginning, you can attribute that to more the coaching than you would attribute that to the talent on the team. Tennessee has a chance, and I think Callahan may be fired at the end of this season as well.
Nah, he won't be fired.
We gotta go
This is
grab
second
Danny.
year, right?
It's his first year.
Oh no,
We gotta go grab.
I
Hold
don't
up.
think
We started it both times.
Y'all keep saying it.
We did it.
All I'm saying is don't be surprised if Callahan is fired at the end of the year. That's all I'm saying.
I don't think he's fired simply because
No.
they already know they don't know what quarterback they have, and you can't fire a coach when you already knew the quarterback you starting was iffy. There's no way. There's no way you fire him.
They brought him in
To help,
to make Will Levis a player, right?
but if Will Levis still had a talent
Right.
to do
They
it,
identified that he isn't.
he's not talent. You can't blame Bill now.
My understanding is that technically, even though Ron, quote unquote, drafted him, that was really a Vrabel pick. That he inherited him. He didn't draft him.
Correct.
Who was the player that got traded that Vrabel didn't want?
Malik
No.
not Collins. I'm sorry, Malik
Willis.
Willis up in the
Mm-mm.
Panthers.
Nope. It was AJ Brown.
Oh, yeah.
They
No,
traded.
no, I'm
They
saying you
traded
said you said didn't want.
no. They traded AJ Brown for a receiver that he did not want.
Right,
But
but they
that's also a different GM too.
Yeah.
right.
But
So
I'm
Treylon
saying
Burks has really worked out for him, don't you think?
Right.
no, I'm saying this, but Levis was not truly a Carthon pick, and it definitely wasn't Callahan because he inherited him.
how about
You
this?
you
Clean,
come in the
clean
same thing
house.
like same thing you do.
No, you don't clean
You
house.
come in, you assess, you say, yeah, I think I can. There's things I think we could do with him. And then you try that shit and you realize, oh, he's a hot ass mess.
Mm.
When you do 6 weeks in a row, and folks say any game he finishes, they lose. That's his record. He is 0-6. Any game he finishes, they lose.
Mm.
So we
I
just need him
mean,
to finish the game. So we can't knock him out the game, okay?
but if anybody's on the hot seat, it would be the GM because the waste of money he's done in the past 2 years trying to make a team instead of just trying to build through draft and have foundational players. You keep
So
throwing money at bad players and trying to make it work. Everybody always say Snead was a product of his D line making him look better.
Spags and all them. Yep.
You know, you got Calvin Ridley who was always a wannabe number one, but was a glorified number two. You threw money at Tyler Boyd. He ain't really shown out. And you have some draft picks that you did for past 2 years that hadn't really panned out, but they're very young. You like I said, you drafted back to back left tackles who were oversized, and one was short arms. So now you move one from left tackle to left guard, and then you draft another big boy at left tackle, and he gets slimmed down to play. Then you took a chance on Sweat, who was a big boy. Hopefully he slimmed down to be a prominent D tackle. So your draft picks are not very solid draft picks, and you're hoping they work out. And your free agency hasn't been great spending either. So
yeah.
if anybody's on the hot seat, it has to be the GM or the coach.
Oh,
Yes.
no,
Yes.
Carthon.
Andre Sweat got OED.
No, Carthon is
You
fine
don't know what that is,
this
man?
year.
Not off the
Your
top of my
issue,
head, no.
You don't know what OED is?
No.
Overeating disorder. I
the
got it too.
problem is you got an owner who doesn't want to rebuild per se. You're delusional and thinking it's more so reset kind of thing, and it's not because them so-called moves was trying to keep up with the
Correct.
Joneses.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're one of those where the owner is saying, we got to get folks in here, and I think my team is able to compete, this is the issue you have. You wasted money because you should have just blown the shit up when you got rid of Vrabel,
Correct.
and they didn't.
Instead of
And they
throwing money,
think
throwing money at the cornerback who
right.
needs help, go for more financial players of the D tackle or line or even financial players like that. You don't throw money at cornerbacks when you're not
Well,
close to
you
winning.
had already
But
paid
you're
your
supposed to try to copy what we did.
you had
And
already had paid your defensive tackle and Jeffrey Simmons, so he had already got a contract extension.
Well, you could
He
got
drafted
a defensive end,
could have
not
drafted a
not a corner.
defensive end. But you had Harold Landry. They
He's not.
consider him. They can
He,
hit. I'm just saying, in Tennessee, they consider Harold Landry one of the premier pass rushers in the league. So they say in their mind, "Hey, we got defensive tackle, we got our edge rusher. What is it that we don't have? We don't have a corner. We
right,
don't have a
that was their
premier
weakness.
corner."
I mean, their
And
D line
so,
was their strength.
right, and I'm just giving the counterpoints to everything you just said, Jules. And you go on the offensive side of the football, they spend money on receiver because they felt like they didn't have, weapons outside of Hopkins. So let's go ahead and add one of the top receivers in the free agency period. Let's retool our running back room. We drafted one last year. Let's add Tony Pollard, who's a veteran who still has some juice left, quote unquote. to see what he does and how he can help boost the running game with the loss of Derrick Henry, who at the time they felt that he was kind of past his prime and he was on the downturn. Derrick Henry, and I think it was that what game was that, Cincinnati, where he was showing his ass like literally. Um, and he basically told Tennessee, y'all can kiss it. By the way he's playing this year, so there's a
But
lot of
but
and one thing I will.
Steve never had any outstanding traits, even when come out of college. He didn't have any outstanding elite traits to say that he can translate from any team to different team. And it's always tricky when you get corners from one team to a different team.
I
It don't
mean,
work out too often.
he wasn't
Snead,
bad in the two games that he played, but
he
you
wasn't that
know,
good either though. But also your so called edge rusher that they say is good. That's crazy because they also think that Houston Oilers belong to them too, and they all the history they're delusional too if they think Harold was good too.
yeah. And one thing I will say that they have mismanaged the offensive line, similar to the Texans. Um, but they've tried. They're on the road of putting in that draft capital, and it's
Hmm.
really not paying off for them because I think they reached really, really far with JC. Was it JC Latham?
Mm-hmm.
Latham and Peter
Uh,
Shark.
yeah, Peter. What is it? Not Skoronic.
Skoronski,
Skowronek,
Skoranek.
yeah.
Yeah,
It
Skoranek.
is. Oh, it is Peter Skoronic. Okay.
Uh-huh.
I don't think they reached on him, but I think they misplayed him his rookie year, playing him at tackle. When he's a guard, he was a guard coming out, like Jules said, because he has short arms. And he was a smaller tackle anyway, because I think he was 6'4", 300 something pounds. Like he was on the smaller end to be a tackle anyway, coming out of Northwestern. Yeah, Northwestern.
Well,
So,
a lot of people having tackle, and I didn't understand why they
but
thought he
it's
would play
well, they had
tackle.
him. So whenever coming out, they basically put you where you played, because that's what he played at. In
Yeah.
college was tackle. And late, you talking about Latham? That's what Latham played at
Yeah,
Alabama.
Latham is just big and long and strong.
Okay.
You can protect
Alabama
him.
tackles do not, sorry,
Translate.
right, G, do not translate. They just turn out to be ass, or they bust when they come into the league. Okay, name me a successful one. Come on, why you looking crazy? Please
There's
name
there's been a few. I'll grant you it's
recently.
not their
Name me
most
recently.
successful position.
No,
Obviously,
no,
you
excuse me.
put wide
Name me
receivers
the
and
last, say, 5 years. Give me
I
to me.
mean five. I mean, because we had a dynasty for quite a
No,
while.
no, I said just the tackle.
You making excuses right now. He
Yeah,
said
because
the last
I
five
have
of them.
those. I'm in
And
different
we don't care about the dynasties and
spaces,
the SEC
and
But
they got
championships.
hold
The
on,
last 4
let
years.
me let me put a pause on this
And no,
because we're going.
you don't Google either.
yeah.
No, because we going down again. We're sidebarring on a road
He
that
can name it real
really.
quick. He's a roll tide. He can do it off
But
the top of his head.
because I can say the same thing. Name me the last great UT tackle or
That,
UT
that,
That
that,
wasn't
offensive
the
lineman.
that's not the
conversation.
conversation though.
Okay then.
Right.
All right then.
We talking about
All right
Jason
then.
Latham though.
Latham, thank you. And I'm
And guess
saying
and guess
is,
what? And guess what? We moving on. Like
oh man, come
I
on
don't
now.
want
We're
to. I
not doing
don't like
that.
we harping on Alabama players when we got a whole bunch of them motherfuckers on our team. My damn self.
I'm sorry. I mean, they,
And we can say
talented
one of them
players.
right now is he's suspect right now with that
No,
damn calf
who's
injury.
suspect? Are we talking about talent or availability?
he said availability. Talking about
Okay,
the
that's the difference. I'm talking about
calf knee.
talent that don't translate.
So uh,
Mm,
let's talk about it. Tennessee matchups, man. Let's go into matchups and let's talk
sure.
about what we can take advantage of on Tennessee, keys to the game, winning the game. What are y'all thoughts? And then after we do that, then we'll go into the score prediction and around the league, and we'll wrap it up. Um, what do
Sure.
y'all? What do y'all? I know we talked about defensive line. What is a key for you, Jules, and
Well,
matchup that we can take advantage of to pull out the victory?
well, I got three or four of them. One is, of course, the mentioned Alabama tackle. I like to see how Hunter and Anderson come back and show how
Oh,
they can baptize him and get pressure on Levis. I want to see CJ attack the middle of the field because I don't really believe in their linebackers that well that can cover that well, and I definitely don't believe in the corners to be outstanding covers. I think Nico Collins and Crew and Mechie and Tech Dale can really establish themselves and really get this this passing offense back on track where they're everyone feels more confident and more routine and they can make the plays they're supposed to play. So I don't really see that. I think this is the game that they should be the get right game when it comes to the passing game. Running game, I don't really think it's going to really establish because I think Bobby likes to run in the middle too much. And I think with these two big boys in the middle, it's going to be hard. So I hope he gets where he can move more off tackle, and maybe even his David pitch play is more likely to succeed than run the middle. On defense side, I don't really think I don't really think their offense can do anything in the passing game against our passing defense. I think Stingley can get about maybe interceptions. I think they're trying to work in a cool a little more to get him more understandable. Because last game when he made that huge mistake of going inside or make his man going outside, going inside, and they got burnt for a touchdown. I think he gets more reps right now to get a better feeling of the offense and defense while he in, so he could be a better asset going forward. So those are kind of things I'm looking for because because it's not a really good matchup or it's not a good test for us to go forward because it doesn't really test our strengths and get better, but it does sharpen up the things we tight up on.
Mike.
Yeah, I'm looking at the matchups. Obviously, our offensive line, as Jules alluded to, we got to be able to contain Jeffrey Simmons and that sorry Ricky D tackle from that school.
Hey, hold up now.
No, I'm just messing with it.
Name me a great Texas defensive tackle in the last 5 years. Don't worry, I'll wait.
Sweat.
Yeah, I want to see us get out to a hot start like we have, most weeks. Titans play a lot of teams close, but usually at home. I noticed over the last 3 weeks they've given up over 33. Sorry, last 3 road games they've given up over 33 points per game. So we can obviously exploit them at home. We're great at home.
Say it again, none of them, none.
The plays will be there for Nico and Tankdale and Mechie to exploit their pass defense, which really isn't there with Snead not being on the field and Snead not giving a shit when he was on the field. So yeah, and obviously Daniel Hunter and Will Anderson coming back. That's going to be huge for our defensive line and being able to exploit their weak offensive line. So I think we can get out to a comfortable lead and step on the gas. It's really a matchup of Slowick. Is Slowick going to drop the ball or is Slowick going to do what he did last week?
What you got, Swan?
So starting on offense for us, I thought we did well in run game. I definitely want to see what our interior guys do. I thought Patterson did better at center than we had in previous weeks. So I want to see how he does and the protections and so forth. Actually, I think it could be a Dalton Schultz kind of game. If we recall last year, he was one of the heroes in there because I don't really believe in their linebacking core. So I think this could be one of those games where he has more receptions. I could see him with a TD easily. Passing game, really, I don't see how you're going to be able to contain Nick. What?
Oh,
I wasn't looking.
Don't take.
Oh Lord! Don't take the. Okay, his thing is, fuck the Titans. It'll always be fuck the Titans. It was fuck the Titans. We were 3-13-1, 3-14. They will always be ass to me. I always will feel like I can shit on them. So no, I'm not worried about them. None whatsoever. But anyway, as far as the offense is concerned, I think it will be a better game for CJ because obviously Nico is there. I don't see anybody who actually can cover him. So I feel like he'll have some easier reads. Mechie is coming along. I can see his confidence getting better and better, and CJ trusting him more. So it is what it is, and really nobody can keep up with Tank. So I'm not worried about that. Defense, I expect for it to be a field day because we didn't even have Will Anderson last week, and we would give a couple rush fits. That D line was just on it. Petrie has been balling the last, he's had a very good season overall. I mean, he's been put in mismatches that has made him look bad at times, but other than that, I expect for him to be there. The rookies, we got Lassiter coming back. I don't have Derek Stingley getting an interception. I actually have Kalen and Lassiter getting picks off of Will Levis. And obviously, I'm pretty sure we'll be using Hawaiian Punch because he gonna get his little field goals in. But it really is a quote unquote Bobby Sloyd kind of thing. If him and CJ can just be on the same page, and most importantly for my quarterback, actually see some guys that are open that you've missed on some throws. So I think he'll have a little bit more confidence this coming game.
Mm-hmm. That's what you got. As y'all know, I'm gonna stay with it. It's always the trenches. Keys to the game always got to dominate the trenches. We dominate on both ends. This game will be. You thought 34-10 was a blowout. I'm looking closer to that line score.
Yeah,
we ain't giving them 14 points. So I think it'll be single digits again. Speaking of score predictions, let's hop right on into it. I know almost Jules' bedtime, so we gotta go ahead and let Jules get his score prediction out first.
You know, my eyes are getting a little weird right now. They're getting kind of heavy. So I'm gonna say 28-12.
Damn, you got them 28. You got the Texans winning, right?
Mm-hmm. I think they only get field goals. The Titans only get field goals.
Jules got that. Shout out, Mr. Optimistics joining in. Appreciate you, brother. Swan, what's your score prediction?
So, I have 41 to 12.
Whoa.
Y'all are giving them too much credit on this 12.
I'm giving them field goals.
I ain't giving them that, but go ahead, Mike.
Okay, what did the Cowboys have?
They had 10.
Okay.
We just established that Tennessee ain't better than the Cowboys.
The run game's better.
Who run game?
Tennessee.
Okay. Oh, you said better than the Cowboys? Yes, but they run game still.
I mean, that's a shit off if I've ever seen.
I think they get some yards, enough yards to get in the field goal range.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, that's why I said I'll give them 4 field goals. Maybe you get 2 in the first half and you get 2 in the second half when they take them out. You know.
What you got, Mike?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Texans 31, Titans 10.
Oh, you got them getting a touchdown.
Yeah, and it's right at that line too. I didn't even notice till just now, but the line is 40.5, so that's right at it. Yeah, I'm expecting a dominant first half and then some second half coasting.
Y'all, I don't understand these people.
It's divisional game.
Yeah, but I still got it 41-12.
We have righted the wrong of second half scoring. And I just don't understand it. I like where you head at. Is that Matthew? We dominate, man.
I said
41 to 10 and 41 to 12. Those are dominating.
Please tell me where 41 ain't dominating.
We ain't worried about AD.
You ain't dominating
being dramatic and shit.
Excuse me. Last time I checked, putting 41 on a professional team is dominating.
We ain't dominating giving up 12 points.
Well, I
Man,
better
if I'm
see a
giving up 4
60.
field
The way
goals,
you're
I'm gonna
talking,
give
I
it
better
damn.
see a 60-0 then.
I got them not getting in the end zone.
Barrett, I like where your head is at. Barrett got 42-3. Matthew
Okay,
got
so
40.
hold up. He took 9 points off.
Hold on. Yeah, that's a whole bunch of points.
Okay, but hold up.
Yeah.
But my points part is fine.
Optimistic got 35-6.
Y'all doing way too
I'm
much.
right around with Barrett. I said 45-3.
Damn.
Just pure utter domination. Take their soul out their body.
Oh, so
Like
41
you
to
do
12.
Mortal Kombat and get over here and just
Okay.
that like just demolish their franchise. That's what I want. It's always fuck the Titans. Let's do what we do and get in our groove. As the title say, let's get in our groove. You know, and just celebrate. Kendrick Lamar dropped the album today. You know, it's a lot of good things, positive things, and this ass whooping we giving the Titans is just a cherry on top, y'all.
Okay, what were the scores for last week?
I don't know. You talking about our score?
Yeah.
34-10.
No. Our predictions.
We didn't keep. We didn't.
Yeah, I'll go back to them.
We'll go
So
back.
y'all go back and look at them. All you gotta do is go back to that podcast and skip all the way towards the end, and then just kind of look at them. Because I want to see how close we are. Because I'd like to know.
Yeah, I'll go back.
Okay, well, we're gonna wrap this up.
Oh, but we got
you gotta go to bed. Night.
No, hold on, let's go.
Hey,
No,
don't let the
Jules ain't. Hold on, let me say this. Jules ain't never did the around the league with us. So Jules, we're gonna do the around the league. All right. It's gonna be real quick. All right. 5 minutes. Give me 5 minutes. All right. We talked about the Texans and Titans. We're not gonna go into more depth with that. Cleveland and Pittsburgh already played. Cleveland beat Pittsburgh 24-19. So we can go through the games of the week. Chiefs and Panthers. Everybody say it with me. Chiefs winning the game.
Yeah, they're bouncing back to last week.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about that. The Vikings versus Bears. Is there an upset in Chicago?
Nah.
No.
They about to bench their starting quarterback and they fired the OC.
You talking about the generational quarterback?
We already know how we feel about those guys.
He's talking about the generational guy that everybody was talking about. Tank for Caleb 2 years ago.
I actually wouldn't be shocked if there was an upset here. The way Chicago played last week against Green Bay, the way Minnesota's been playing lately, playing down on their opponents. I do have Minnesota winning, but I think it'll be real close.
So next game we got the Colts and the Lions in Indy.
Let's go, Troy.
I still got the Lions. It's just maybe closer, but still got them.
Yeah, hide your wife, hide your kids. It's a blowout.
All right, next game we got the Patriots and the Dolphins.
They're in Miami, right?
Yeah.
That could be a close one. Okay, I'm going to go Dolphins.
I like the Patriots. I like what they're trying to do.
Oh, no, they don't play well down there. They tend to win up there, but
New England's kind of been streaky lately. I'm gonna pick Miami. I think it'll be real close. So
I got the Patriots winning that game.
Okay.
So we split on it. Here we go. We got the Bucks and the Giants. The Giants just let go of Daniel Jones.
Danny DeVito time.
Tommy DeVito. Is it Tommy DeVito? Yes, Tommy DeVito.
I still got the Bucks because your boy may be coming back. He's questionable now.
Mike Evans is coming back. Yeah. They win that game. Bucks win that game. Giants trying to tank it anyway, so they can get Shadur.
That's who's sure about cleaning house. The Giants.
Yeah, they are.
They are a huge mistake.
Yeah,
we do see all the time though. Teams get a little boost, little temporary boost. Yeah,
that's why. What's somebody call him Jack Del Rio? What's the man name in Jacksonville?
You talking about Doug Peterson?
Yeah, Doug Peterson. They gonna wait to fire Doug Peterson after this game. They got a bye. They gonna fire him after the bye.
Oh, they gonna let him stay. They gonna keep him till he play us.
That's what I'm saying. We play him next week, so they gonna fire him after this week.
Okay, gotcha.
Cowboys and Commanders.
Yeah, Commanders.
And they playing in Washington, so we got. I thought you was gonna say Redskins.
I was gonna say it. Hey, you did see that they trying to get the name back. The Senators and them talking about Give them that name logo back. They are the Redskins. They always will be for me.
Yeah. I agree. Jules, who you got?
Commanders.
Commanders. Brandon say he got 50-6.
Oh, Lord.
Brandon Hollum say Texans 24, Titans 13. That's
Get
probably
the
the
hell out of
most. And I mean that could be a realistic score. I'm not
It
giving
is.
on that, but Broncos Raiders.
Oof.
Ooh, Broncos. That defense.
Yeah, Raiders tanking for Shadur too.
Yeah, I'll go Broncos.
And what's crazy,
So,
Shadur gonna be the number 1 overall pick. I know it ain't gonna be no goddamn Queen Ewers.
Okay.
Show ain't no Carson Beck.
I wouldn't want to be the number 1 pick.
Shadur gonna come and change that whole franchise around. They gonna
Oh,
get a new
yeah, it's gonna
coach.
change around, all right.
Dion gonna be the
I
new
can see
coach.
an upset there, actually.
Oh, you say the Raiders beating the Broncos?
Mm-mm. Hell, Pierce on
Yeah, I'll go with the Raiders.
they got
Ooh.
1 foot out the damn door. Getting rid of him.
Next one, we got the 49ers and Packers. We got the
I got Packers.
Brock Purdy-less 49ers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Packers.
Packers.
Yeah, screw the Niners for what they did last week.
There's no Nick Bosa.
Yeah. What's crazy, they hanging on because of their division is real wishy-washy.
Yeah, nobody wants to win that division.
Mm-mm.
But no, I got Green Bay. Yeah.
Because I'm looking at the 4 teams in that division right now, the 49ers, Cardinals, Seahawks, and Rams. Best team is Cardinals at 6-4.
Yeah,
And the other
everybody
3
else
are
got
5-5. Yeah. Cardinals and Seahawks.
Got the Seahawks. Upset.
Yeah, they playing in Seattle, so.
Ooh.
Yeah, Seattle's actually a 1-point favorite in that game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go Cardinals. I'm gonna give it to the midget.
Someone don't want us to succeed on this podcast.
I'm sorry, let me clarify. Big waterhead midget.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Arizona. They're the most consistent team in the division.
I got Seahawks. I see Geno Smith smelling himself.
Yeah, that's the reason why he used his best thing on the 49ers. That was it.
Brandon say Broncos weren't supposed to be rebuilt that fast. Yeah. That's why I say they could be a team that upset the Chiefs in the playoffs. That's neither here nor there. But then you got the Eagles and Rams on Sunday Night Football.
Eagles.
It should be the Eagles.
It should be.
But I can
Matthew Stafford.
Upset. I'm gonna go with the upset Rams.
Matthew Stafford, I'm with you. So Matthew Stafford gonna have a hell of a game. And if I don't know how the Eagles are making it through, how they making it through. They not a good team.
They defense.
No, they are.
And
Mike, I'm sorry.
But then Devontae Smith not playing.
Right.
Because hammy.
Yeah, so. And last week, people don't really realize this. Last week was the second time that Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp went off in the same game. Usually it's Stafford locks in on one of them and that's it.
Yeah, he's starting to trust more.
Yeah, and they're kind of heating up down the stretch. No Devontae Smith. I'm going to go with the Rams at home.
So and then we got the Monday Night Football game. Ravens and Bowl.
We got the Harbaugh Bowl.
Yep. In LA.
I got
hold on. This is weird. Back-to-back nights about both games are in LA in that SoFi Stadium.
Right.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Whoa.
They can do it.
Hey.
Yes, nice stadium.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
But I got the
who you got, Swan?
Chargers.
I got the Ravens winning that game.
Chargers got the better defense. I got the better. To me, the better. Oh, they do. Their defense is top 8. Yeah.
They got the better West one.
I watched them play.
Defense.
Okay. I watched them play against the Bengals. They didn't impress me.
Okay. So one game doesn't mean that's not who you are. Hell, we've seen.
I'm just telling you because I don't watch them. So I mean,
okay.
I'm not relying on a piece of paper to tell me.
No, I'm saying as watching them, but I'm saying also I'm just saying where they're ranked that we use rankings, but No, their defense is good.
It, it
What
is
you got?
good. They faced a lot of subpar
Mm.
offenses, but you can only do what your schedule gives you. I'm gonna go with the Ravens.
Got the Ravens.
Mm-hmm.
Close though.
Yeah. Derrick Henry gonna have a field day. I need it for my fantasy team
Well,
anyway.
shit, hell, they don't even want to play Derrick Henry like that. What the hell you talking about? Hell. He only
Hold
had
on.
13 carries the last game, and
Hold
even
on.
on the 2 yard line, they didn't even trust him.
Tim Boyle outlasting a 40 million quarterback is hilarious. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that is funny. Tim Boyle, ain't he on the Jets roster? Or no, he on the Giants roster, right?
I
Is
don't
he?
know.
You're on Giants roster.
Yeah, he's on the Giant roster. Because they once again, Daniel Jones got released by the New York Giants today.
Yeah. Who could have seen that not working out?
So we right there. We right at that time. I appreciate everybody joining in live. I know people are anticipating this good old Steven Nelson air it out, crash out that he about to have on this podcast. Appreciate almost with the 230 some odd people watching us live on a Friday night, especially in Texas with Texas high school football going on. The Rock is playing right now,
Yeah.
beating the dog shit out of Portland Trailblazers.
Finally.
Yeah, they look they got an argument to be one of the top teams in the league, not just the West. But y'all appreciate everybody
Who? The
joining in.
Rockets.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Gotta keep on watching. Shout out Barry, Brandon, Brando, Matthew, Mr. Optimistic, Yvonne, Pam, Big Sarge for joining us, Houston Stressings as well. Um, Daniel Berry, of course, and I forgot to mention on our 100th episode, Retreat Hill and King Folka as our faithful listeners that come in every week. Yeah, I'm about to check them out. We will see y'all when we see y'all on the Victory Tuesday. And our Thanksgiving go home episode. Because I already know everybody gonna be out and about on Black Friday. So we will see y'all next week on All 22 as we celebrate our ass whooping of the Tennessee Titans and celebrate Turkey Day as well. Appreciate y'all and shout out my co-host Mike G, Auntie Swan, and Jules for staying up with us. Thank you, sir.
No
I know
problem. War Eagles.
Staying up. Hell, I just waking up.
that pillow is treating him real nice right now. Shout out everybody, and we will see y'all on Tuesday. This is your boy AD, and we'll see
War
you next week.
Eagles.
Peace. War Eagle, giggle. Fuck all
What?
that.
Hold up.
Blasphemous.
We'll talk about that later.
Texans swarm.
Swarming, baby. We swarming. All right, y'all.